All the plot holders on the site, including myself, have been complaining about the damage caused by the rats. We seem to have more rats than usual. And because of this, I've decided I must make another Enviro frame. But one job which I do daily is the collecting of leaves. These are the leaves collected from my own garden, which have all come from this tree up here, which has still got plenty left to shed. Not wanting the kerfuffle I had last time over doing a plan, I've drawn out a list which I've divided into two, of dry days and wet days. I started this with my usual method of digging a trench and then filling it with manure and covering it over with the next trench. There's a strong wind blowing today, which is vibrating the tripod which the camera is set on, and it makes it look slightly out of focus. Can't do anything about that. We need to speed this process up. Come on, get digging. The bed's all dug and I'm now out of manure, which means another trip down to the stables. But that can wait for the time being. It's due to rain tomorrow, so I just want to get this bed fluffed up and then I can forget about it till spring. The rain came as forecast. It started fine and then it became heavy, so it's going to be a day or two in the shed. Started by sorting out the longest timbers first, working my way down to the next largest, working down to the smallest. One of the leaths was too big to take into the shed and cut, so I had to suffer the rain for a bit and cut it outside, and then I quickly got inside. I think I'm due for a replacement saw. The three I bought last time are getting a little bit blunt now. Having cut the long lengths, I'm now going into the stack there and the pile to sort out any that are larger than the one I've just cut, and hopefully I will have enough. These were then taken into the shed, stacked, and then I could go back outside and collect the the other pieces to sort out the next size down. The next lengths are then brought in, measured, all squared up together and then cut. I think I've mentioned this tip before, but when you're marking with a square, you put the pencil on the mark and bring the set square up to the pencil, not the other way around, not put the square onto the mark and then draw it. It just calls for better accuracy, that's all. Outside again, collect the remaining pieces now for the next size down. Process is then repeated, and then I can do a total add up and see what members I am short. This pencil needs a sharpen. Right, that's all the timber I've collected, used. It's now time to add up and see what I'm short. Here we are. I need at least 2 full lengths to complete the Enviro frame, and I've also got to purchase some Enviro mesh. I did a video in July showing me building the first Enviro frame, and this is the cutting list that I used for that. It had rained for 2 days, but the next day it's a fine one, so it's back on the plot, and my first task is to make another bin for the autumn leaves. So after leveling the ground, I made a little slit trench to put some wire in. This was stapled to the compost bin and then wired to the surrounding rabbit fence. I'm not good at this fine job. My fingers are again too stiff to do it, but I managed in the end. Banged in a post, got it nice and firm, tightened up the ground and made sure it was plumb. It needed pulling over just a little bit. Hammer's not really good. I need to get the proper rammer. That'll do it. Another slit trench to take the wire. Wire netting stapled to the post using a timber straining piece. Same action at the other end, and then level the ground. All that's required now is to make a gate to enclose this leaf mould bin. So it's a trip to the timber yard. I've got to go anyway to get the timber to complete the Enviro frame, so hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. If you've not already done so, please subscribe. and please do comment. But for now, bye.